gang. How's it going? I still have to tweet out here, but there's gonna be another ad break here on Twitch. That's gonna get pre-rolls, so alright, ran through it. Take care of yourself, get some water or a snack. I got myself some more of these ready to eat. I got myself a full Pokemon party's worth of the Hershey's Kisses here. So once ad breaks on, we'll check out what they are, see what we got. I'm going to get the tweet out. We're going to be doing some more shiny hunting for Deoxys today again, finally. After about like a week straight of doing a lot of Pokemon Pinball. Almost halfway done with the Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire Dex quest, so I feel pretty good about that, but I need to get this. I need to get this done. Get this tweet out. Again. Over 1,000 encounters today. I think that's a good little goal to have. I need to connect to the TikTok chat. Hello, TikTok. In case I ignored anyone there unintentionally. Let's see. Pokemon, I'm guessing. Eye. Okay, let's see. I need to find the thumbnail. There it is. Then I gotta copy on over the channel thing. Also, Sky as well. Okay, almost done here. Okay, and then just copy this on over. Welcome back from the ad break, by the way, on the gang on Twitch. I'm just putting this last little tweet out for the live stream. Since we're finally getting back into doing some actual shiny hunting today, it's been a little bit. I could actually check it right now. I'm pretty sure if I go into the, let's see, video producer here on Twitch, it should say probably February, I think. Okay, no, that's a lie. We did actually do some like 8 days ago, over a week ago, but it's still been over a week. We gotta get back into this. Just want to get a little bit of water into me. Try to clear my throat a little bit. I've been feeling a little bit sick the last couple of days or so. I wasn't feeling so bad last night, but I was up and feeling today when I woke up, and still haven't been feeling all that much better. But oh, I finally updated the Stream Elements ad break announcement thing. I'm very, very happy I finally remembered to do that. I wanted to show y'all what Pokemon Kisses we got today. Okay, we're starting off with a Jinx. These are all the dupes that we got, by the way, so it's not gonna be anything new, but these are the ones that I got to eat on little snacks for now. We got a Doduo there. Oh, we got Flareon. Okay, nice rounded team so far. This helps a lot. Gyarados. That one wasn't even actually hit. Last two. Got a Seeking there. So I got a couple of water types. Let's do proud. And then King. Whoop. Crap. And Kangaskhan. So, we got a whole 6 party of Pokemon that I'm going to eat up here. I think it's kind of neat. I think it's kind of fun. I actually have the Cricket cam actually set up, but it's so dark. Like, you're not really going to see all that much. Even if we went into the actual giant GoPro scene here, Cricket cam, you're not seeing any crickets with how dark it is. You can see the leaves of like plants that are, you know, not on the ground level where it's all dark and shadowed, but we're not here to talk about crickets today. We're gonna be doing some shiny hunting. Ruby, look out. Look, Ruby. Puppy. Good girl. I wanted to actually start off with something else a little different though. I just want to come here to the phone scene. We're gonna switch a category on over to TCG Pocket. We're actually gonna open a couple of daily packs because I haven't done that for a little bit. Kind of forgot about them, so gotta make up for that. So we're just gonna see what we get. Maybe we get a couple rare cards. I'm pretty sure new set, yeah, it's just the Paldean Wonders. That's what I'm doing, just trying to fill it up until, you know, I get the whole master set of regular cards or all of the rare cards, and somehow that ended up happening. But nothing rare there. Anything new? I don't think so. Okay, Penny, it was at the very end. I literally skipped right over her. Random supporter, it's not Penny, and shovel it back into their deck and use the effect of that card. Okay, she kind of like hacks the other card, takes their ability. That's kind of neat. Good little suitable actual, like, what would you call that, rule set for that card? It's fitting for Penny, but one more card or pack, I guess, and that's gonna be it for now. If any of y'all have any channel points on Twitch, all of the other 10 of using those over there, they can open up either 1 pack or a 10 pack. I think in just a couple of hours, not even, I should actually be able to get my 4th 10 pack stocked up here with my hourglasses. I do need to actually claim all my stuff from today. I haven't played the game. I haven't opened it at all today. I didn't get anything interesting in Pokemon Sleep, so, you know, nothing really all that interesting there. I was hoping maybe we get like a shiny. We got a couple new Pokemon like a Rufflet. I think it was a starter. I can't remember what it was though. That was also there this morning. I can't even remember what Pokemon besides Rufflet. Wow, I'm completely blanking out. So, definitely nothing all that interesting. Oh, it was a couple of Magnemite. With the Rufflet and Pokemon Sleep today. So, that was kind of cool, I guess. A couple of new Pokemon in the Pokedex, but nothing of actual, like, noteworthy, I don't think. I got a Weeping Bell yesterday. So, it was nice to get a little bit of a strong Pokemon there, but not exactly something I'm going to be really using anytime soon, I don't think. Because I'm pretty happy with the team I got. I want to make them a little bit stronger, of course, but with the whole energy thing in Pokemon Sleep, I'm pretty sure I have to just swap out the Pokemon and let them rest for a while. So they'll actually work at, like, full efficiency. I don't know if that's how that works. I haven't really paid that much attention to it. Another little vent here. Any Wonder Picks? That'd be nice before we... Okay, yeah, it's bonus pick time. I figured it was gonna be the drops. Okay, we got an hourglass. I'll take that. I was hoping we'd maybe get one of the little tickets, but it's okay. We'll get those very, very fast, I'm sure, from probably more missions. And if not, oh well, that's not gonna be the end of the world. I don't really see anything that we don't have, though. Yeah, we have all all of this Wonder Pick energy, nothing really good to use it on. So you have the Armoroo's there, and we have 2 of the Belly Bolt. I already have a Teal Mask Ogre Pawn. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably gonna be it for that. I don't think there's anything really interesting here. So we're gonna switch on over back to the FireRed category here, so we can actually do some shiny hunting today. Honestly, I'm not sure how long I want to go. Besides like getting to 1,000 encounters, that's the main goal. And I'm not sure exactly how long that's gonna take, but depending on how fast we can pull that off, I think that'll be probably maybe a good point to stop the stream or just continue it. We'll see what happens, but I want to make sure that the auto counter is actually working. We're not doing any multi-hunting today because after yesterday's live stream, obviously I had the overhead view for the GoPro. The counter is working, but that is a regular Deoxys. It actually is kind of nice, you know, being able to actually show off all the little of the Pokemon kisses right here with that cricket cam, which I'm gonna get rid of now, by the way. I don't know why I still have that open. But yeah, I just can't really get the auto counter to work with any of my consoles, even the Switch, with as big as the screen is on it, even in handheld mode. I mean, it just does not want to do its thing. So unless I have a capture card like this, or my 3DS, which I don't have the ability to play my Game Boy games on, unfortunately. Yeah, I think right now, I'm gonna have to just stick to being able to do one thing at a time for my live streams here. I might consider changing that. I'm not sure. You know, I might just be like, okay, I'll give it a shot and just do like auto counter myself. So manual counter instead. I think that'll probably work fine, but I don't know. It's just gonna be a regular solo game tonight, shiny hunting. No shiny for this one, but I think we should be able to make some decent pace, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about not being actually get to 1,000 counters by midnight. I'd say. I think we can make it before midnight. But man, I can't believe how well this one's been, honestly. Like, I kind of even forgot that I even did any shiny hunting in the first place. Like, I know that's one of the first things I did to start off this month, but man, I was having so much fun with Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire. Trying to just, you know, get a little bit better at it, and I actually doing really, really good at it. Yesterday, that last game. Oh man, that one was my worst one. Yeah, I didn't even get 100,000 points. But that's been a little bit of a hyperfixation. So I mean, I don't know. Kind of forgot all about the shiny hunting projects. It's a little bit daunting, but I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really too sure how I feel about actually even using the Switch version of FireRed, because here's the thing, okay? I have them on cartridge. I don't have a way to actually capture card more than one thing at a time. You know, right now, it's either my Game Boy player or my Switch. I don't get to choose both. So, you know, most of the time, I want to be shiny hunting on the Game Boy Advance era games on cartridge, so I can actually transfer them to Pokemon Coliseum, XD Gale of Darkness on my GameCube, be able to train them up in mount battle or whatever other crazy little fun little challenges I can think of, you know? Just make use of those shiny Pokemon in 3D, or just also the fact that I want to just show it off in 3D period no matter what. But I would also like to give the shiny Pokemon that I hunt a little bit of use, you know? A lot of what I do, mostly everything I do anyways, when it comes to like consoles or just this stuff, always done on stream. And I'm sure there's gotta be like a lot of different things that I'm gonna want to do while, you know, using some of my shiny Pokemon that I've hunted. I'm sure, like maybe bring the shiny Deoxys to the Battle Frontier one day when I finish the Pokemon Nuzlocke Master Quest. That would be kind of cool, you know, kind of all the games get to Emerald. I just have to throw out shiny Deoxys, except for the fact that, you know, it's one of the restricted Pokemon, I can't use it. Just a hypothetical, but I think I'll get the point. We are hopefully gonna be at 850, maybe in the next 15 minutes, I want to say. I'm not too sure how fast this is gonna go. Like, I saw Vantage, he got his shiny Deoxys and like, I think under 500 resets today. Just crazy. And honestly, it's really been making my itch. Seeing all these people on Twitter, you know, doing all this shiny hunting. Because lately on Twitch, it's been mainly Pokopia. Obviously, that's why I've been so hyperfixated on streaming Pokemon Pinball instead, because I can't play Pokopia myself. But I don't know. I really wanted to see a lot more shiny hunting. There's been a couple of people, like Shiny Hunter Luke, I think Sonic's. Honestly, I just haven't really seen that many people shiny hunting. It's a little bit sad. Because I really do enjoy just sitting in the streams and being there when that magical moment happens. I've seen quite a few streams, like, they got their shinies live, but there's been a few ones where I just barely missed the shiny, or also just left right before they got it. That's such a duality, man. I'm a little bit tired today, obviously for being a little bit sick, as I mentioned earlier, so my voice sounds a little bit deeper today. That's why. Just cut him up and reset. I needed a sip from my water. I think honestly having the chocolate will help me a little bit, but I gotta open it up while Deoxys is coming in here. I'm opening up Kangaskhan first. I can't really show it on the overhead view right now. I gotta make sure I click through the wild Deoxys, so it doesn't, you know, double count or triple count or decibel count like 10 times. It's done that a couple times too many. Also, I won't lie, going back to shiny hunting with the GoPro, the overhead view, I wanted to bring Leaf Green into the mix to actually try and increase the amount of encounters that I'm going to be getting, but doing it all manually, and with my ADHD too, dude, I don't think I could handle it. I was struggling as it was, just going back and forth between this and the Switch controller, which I could have just taken the red Joy-Con off and done that alone, and it would have worked perfectly, because all I need to do is press A, like, and then all 4 buttons to soft reset. Like, I could have made it a little bit easier on myself, I won't lie, but I don't want to, also, you know what? Here, I'm gonna do something. want to put Elgato 35 on the decibel, so just in case, while we have the music still going on, we could still hear that magical shine happen. I think that would be kind of nice. Y'all can still hear like all the little button clicks I'm doing and all of that. I think that's probably a smart thing to do. Because if I'm not paying attention, you know, audio really helps. I have it loud enough where I can actually tell, you know, that is going, so I don't know. I'll just pay attention for the most part, but I do like want to try and obviously talk quite a bit about, you know, whatever comes up, you know, whatever comes to mind or whatever comes up in chat. There's definitely a few things I had in mind before going live, but you know, it's just such a chill stream right now. Just taking it easy a little bit, you know, considering my energy and kind of getting back into the swing of this first. Shiny hunting, honestly, like I said, is such a new thing to me. It's not been a part of my hobby. So, finally doing this in the last couple of months, after wanting to for such a long time, you know, it feels really, really good. But even with it being as simple as just soft resetting here, pressing A, and you know, going through this little cutscene to get to the Deoxys and pressing A again, you know, I mess up with it a little bit because if I don't pay attention, like my muscle memory, if I don't hear that shine, because I've been playing with it muted most of the time, I'm not looking out to press mash through that little text box, make sure the auto counter is not messing up the count. I've had that happen way too many times. Ah, God. My throat really is burning a lot today. Like, I don't know if, like, I'm getting a cold, because I've been sneezing a lot, too. But, one thing, I'm gonna be a little bit honest right here as well, okay? You know what, normally, I'm pretty shy about being honest about, like, my real life struggles and stuff. Sick for the home game, Pokémon. Honestly, I have been trying to quit vaping for a couple of years now. No avail. But, I've been making some strides in the last month, finally, after all this time. But I kind of ran out of my nicotine. And as good as that's gonna be for me to not have that in my system, you know, I haven't had anything pretty much all day. So that's kind of wearing on me a little bit, maybe a little less energetic than I'd like to be, but I hope that's not going to affect the quality of this live stream, because don't get me wrong, I might be a little bit exhausted, might be a little bit tired, but I am still very much in a good mood, very much so. I just wanted to probably move some things around here on my monitor, just because I feel like this could be a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, having Discord open instead is so much softer on the eyes than having that document. Another regular Deoxys, almost at 850. 3 more encounters to go. I really need to fix my posture. Mommy was not doing good. she'd be telling me to do that right now. But she's not been feeling so well either today, so honestly, it does make me feel a little bit negated, feeling a bit sick. Opening up the Flareon Hershey Kiss now. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and Flareon. I'm sorry for the mean comments I said to you yesterday. Still my least favorite evolution. Chocolate is like so rich nowadays. To me, like, I don't know, like, if that's a me thing, if that's something else a lot of people would agree with, but I feel like I can't eat chocolate nearly as much anymore. Like, en masse, I guess, you know? Even like little small Hershey Kisses are like so savory to me that, you know, it makes it a lot more enjoyable, but harder to enjoy them as much as I normally would. You know, in this case, while I'm streaming, I want to be able to enjoy it, but I still want to be able to talk. My God, it's so rich, you know. It melts right in my mouth with how hot and humid my room is too. Does not help that either, I guess. You know, being ready to be like a freaking lava ball, lava cake in my mouth. But I really probably should wait until like I actually have a proper break to have any more of those Hershey Kisses. Like, if I'm not gonna be talking, it's gonna be really difficult for me here to actually eat any of those kisses. What's my water? Just for literally 2 Hershey Kisses. That's sad. Another reset on. Oh, there it goes. Kangaskhan fall onto your back. That's funny. I feel like the audio isn't too bad, right? It should be fine, but I actually turn Elgato up just a bit. Mine's like 32, so I can actually hear if it's shining properly. I do think that is important. Even if like a louder song is playing, I can still hear like a little bit, but if I don't hear the shine because it's drowned out and I accidentally stop reset, I will not forgive myself. I don't think I can do anything with the sound, right? It's just, you know, stereo, and that's it. Surprised you didn't have that as an option. But okay. You learn something new every day. We waited to 850 kind of quickly. I don't think these resets should take too long. Like, I think 1,000 is a very attainable goal for tonight. It'll be good to get into the quad numbers, but it's 1,000 that it's gonna be the number that's gonna either make or break my dreams here of getting like a super fast shiny Pokemon. So after seeing so many people get their shiny, like Charmanders or Deoxys, if that's, you know, what you'd want to call them in a group, a bunch of Deoxys, you know, I don't know, I feel like tonight's either the night that we get it, or we're just gonna keep on grinding. I'm happy with it, you know, either way. Just being able to have a nice another live stream again, because this last month really has been like one of the best months that I have had with my live streaming, and the entire last 5 months that I've been back. I don't know if it's because I'm using a little bit more of my brains, or if it's because of the fact that, you know, just multi-streaming and having my stream go to Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube at the same time is just doing a good enough job, you know. I don't know what it is, but things have improved quite a bit. Honestly, I am so tired today. I feel like my list is coming out. My childhood list. I thought I had that under control. Ad break starting soon on Twitch, so all y'all take care of yourselves in the meantime and be back very soon. I'll still be here, but it's important that y'all take care of yourselves as well. So get some water. You know, I have an empty bottle here. I just finished mine, so follow my example. Or get yourself a snack, like my Pokemon Hershey Kiss. This one's the Seeking. I still can't believe, honestly, how many Seeking I've seen in the last, like, week. Found the Seeking card, Walking Ruby. I found, you know, obviously that Shiny Seeking is my first Pokemon. And the Shiny hunting for Pokemon Rumble weekend back in December when we really started to get back into things. And now, like, I swear, 10 dupes of Seeking from the Hershey Kisses bag that I got opened last night. I think that, honestly, it would be like a nice little fun highlight or a clip, but I don't know. I might want to wait to actually do anything more on that. I might want to save the footage and put together later down the line if I'm able to actually get my hands on any more of those Hershey Kisses and actually make myself a video for Myth Trainer Omni. I actually have that put into the content plans, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my hands on another bag of those anytime soon. Like, I think it'd probably sound a little bit desperate, yes, if I begged my dad to get another bag and bring it home. Especially when money's kind of tight in the first place. It was just a nice surprise for the first time in a while. I don't know when I'm getting any more of those, or how expensive they even were, but man, if I am able to get more of those bags with the Hershey Kisses, like, I'm at 21 out of 151. I counted it. I remembered it. You know, I actually have it written down. So if I end up getting another bag of these, and another bag of these, probably another bag of these, and another bag of these, and another bag of these, eventually, dude, I could have the whole 151 Pokedex, and that would be just really, really fun. Like, with Myth Trainer Omni, here's the thing, okay? I'm starting to realize the direction I want to take this. I want to turn this into quite literally everything my childhood self dreamt of being able to do as a kid in Pokemon. You know, every little thing that I think is cool, everything that I enjoy and think is fun, doesn't matter, you know, even if it's just as silly as Hershey Kisses. I want to be able to make a video off of it, script something up, record, edit, all together. Especially from live streams as of late. And make, you know, whatever kind of videos out there that I enjoy making. I don't know if other people would enjoy it all that much, but knowing us Pokemon fans, I mean, oh no! Hershey Kiss fell. 5-second rule, but dog hair on it. I knew it. All's on the floor. Okay, it's fine. There's just one. I was melting my hands so fast. My headphones falling out. That's what I said. I should probably wait to have any more. Webcam again. See if this is gonna be the one. 865. I kind of wish I was able to go get a coffee before I started live streaming, but you know, the rank turned into quite the blizzard, and it is coming down hard because it's like windier than I've seen it in any recent times. I don't think it's a good idea at all for me to be walking out there. I don't think I'd be able to like actually survive the cold. My face would freeze off. I don't do good with the cold in the first place, man. Like, it would make my pain so much worse because already I've had a bit of a migraine today as well, on and off. Thankfully, I'm okay right now, though. Don't have to worry about me right now. But between that and my joint pain being kind of rough, you know, unfortunately, today was another one of those just really rough days. Thankfully, I've been able to kind of handle a little bit better. Although it's not been a perfect day. Didn't go as good as I wanted it to. I actually woke up at a decent time today for the first time, like I think all week. And I get up to walk Ruby, and what does she do? As I get my boots on, and right as I'm getting my coat on, this dog pees right in front of the front door, and I had the leash in my hand, poop bag in my pocket. What does the dog do after I clean up her pee? She's pooping in the hall as I finished up. This dog today, specifically for the first time ever, has been like having accidents like every time I'm getting ready to take her out. Like, maybe I just need to go more like earlier. I don't know. I need to be psychic, but she stopped asking to go out, you know, which is a surprising thing because we had a bit of a good routine, but I won't lie, it has kind of gotten a little bit altered for lack of better words. She's just not as used to having so little space for herself, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. That's the only thing I could really think of. Because with my sister living here, you know, it's a lot of people in a very small, crappy apartment. Because I can't even really give this apartment many compliments outside of my room. It is very, very small. Only one bathroom. It's five people pretty much, if you want to include the dog or well, my dad when he's here. But no, we just haven't really been able to get her not having as many accidents, no matter what I've done. Honestly, it's been at the point where I've been considering trying to just get the pee pads back for her again. Because when we got her, she came pee pad trained. Like, in a little Kijiji listing, they said she was already pee pad trained. And we had a bunch left over from Tess before she passed away. You know, well, after she passed away. Like, there's no point in letting them go to waste. And she did great with them. She was perfect. Now, I don't know. I feel bad for her. It's not even like entirely her fault. I just wish, man, feel a little bit better for this puppy to do some more good listening. She's so stubborn. And I'm pretty sure she has anxiety as well. But it's just kind of a deadly combination in hindsight. But I wouldn't trade her for the world. She's just laying right here, like, in the, like, fold of my wheels at my chair. It's really adorable. I wish I could just put the camera down and see it, but she's like underneath the chair. When visible, I doubt. No Deoxys is yet, but we're almost at 900. Feels good, man. Pretty hot in my room though. Even though I have the window open. I feel like I should probably get another water. Might take a little break. In the next, I want to say 20 minutes. And before the next ad break on Twitch, I'm going to just have that little break, go grab another water. Maybe even grab something to eat quickly. I don't know. I haven't really eaten today. I know it's really bad to say, but there's like no peanut butter left or Nutella left for my toast, and I haven't been able to find any jam either, so I'm not really sure if there's even anything to make toast with. And plain toast might as well be eating cardboard. I'd rather just eat the bread soggy and fresh than have to eat it just, you know, toasted but plain. Especially with my teeth right now, because I have this cavity and my wisdom teeth as well. Man, I would not like that at all. I need to have the toppings to make it softer. So I think, really, besides that, the only option I actually have are Sister's waffles. And, well, box 8, so it's not exactly many. I don't have many options. Just she got into that car accident, and her car being told, but we haven't been able to get anywhere. She hasn't been able to get anywhere, including work. So, yeah, I mean, things, admittedly, honestly, down to earth real quick, have definitely been a lot more difficult in a while. But I'm not letting it get the best of me. I'm not breaking down. Stress sucks, honestly, in real life sometimes, but, you know, family sticks together, and no matter what kind of challenges happen, you know. I wish I could say you can always count on your family to be there for you, but good family sticks together, whether or not all families does or not. This was Roduo there. Yeah, I don't know. Might be a little bit of a heavy topic. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of some things to talk about the fill-in, shiny hunting here. And honestly, dude, okay, give me some credit. I have had a lot of trauma in my life. I think I'm allowed to make some feelings about it myself, you know, about what I've gone through in my life. By my life and its misery humorous, it's a much better way of dealing with it than just being depressed, which I've had too much experience with. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out, you know, my whole, I guess, stand-up routine, comedy routine, whatever kind of routine you want to call it, for doing these shiny hunting streams, you know, while I have all of this silence to fill in. Whoops, there goes that again. Let's see. Got a Pokemon Go notification there. on what was up there, but that was just a weekly challenge thing. I'm not really too worried about that right now. Honestly, all I have to do is just click on that. Next time I want to put my go, probably tomorrow. I'll probably find the weekly challenge finished like the same day, most likely. I've been getting pretty good luck with getting teamed up with random people. But to be invited, now that might help. That might help me get it even faster, guaranteed. We'll have to see what a person's, actual picks are like. And what the actual weekly challenge is. Guys, if it's a Pokestops one, man, right now, I'm gonna be screwed for helping with it. It's gonna be minus 20 tomorrow. Like, I said it was raining, and then it's gonna snow pretty hard, right? But, oh, that does not sound like, oh, yeah, that means it's minus 20. It's not yet, but it will be. 888, that's a nice number. Yeah, right there. I don't want to really play with God whether or not I'm gonna get frostbite by playing Pokemon Go and walking to any Pokestops. Like with Ruby, we'll go for like quick little walks, and hopefully she'll survive. I'll survive. She'll do her business and not have an accident, and we'll all be happy, warm here at home and alive. Almost there to 900. I think might be a little bit shy, to be honest, of being able to get all the way up to 1,000 before midnight here. So that's a bit of a bummer, but I think I'm gonna want to take a little bit of a break here. I'm gonna send y'all to Tokyo. This last encounter. See what we got here. The this is not shiny. I want to go throw some waffles in so I can eat quickly. Regular Deoxys. I'll be right back on the game. We're gonna have a 3-minute break. Enjoy some break for yourselves. Take a moment to get some water or snackage, and I will be right back on the game. Hi guys, how's it going? I am almost done getting my food. Just give me another few minutes and then we'll be all good. Hope that'll be a little bit quicker than that, but I guess not. I can't force another time right while I go. Just a minute and a half. I did not think so. Well, not again. After hello again on the game, I am back. A couple of waffles here. Very yummy, don't they, in the light? Super quality waffles. Cinnamon toast waffles, to be exact. So, I'm gonna put up the cam cover while I eat here. And got my headphones back in, and yeah, we're just gonna eat quickly. And we'll be right back very shortly. I'm so good we get talking, but I'm gonna do one more little ad break right there. Put it like that. Yeah. Let me just eat real quickly here. I can't wait to try this. This looks so yummy. Oh yeah. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, alright. Actually pretty good. My sister said I would not like these. I'm glad she finally offered me some though. I gotta hold myself back. I'm so hungry today. I think this probably is gonna be the solution to me feeling a little bit better anyways. How long have I been? Having some waffles never hurt, right? How could that hurt? Almost done. A bowl of ice cream I had earlier. Waffles. Both of them have a hint of freezer burn. Not like that. Not one bit, but I had to do. I'm gonna go put the plate away now, and then well, back. Ay, 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 ay. No. I really do sometimes wish I had more of my own space than just this room. I do miss that quite a bit. I think I just heard mommy wake up. She was sleeping most of the day now, not while she's been feeling by her request. So I don't know if she's gonna hop in a live stream or not. Some syrup over the But hopefully she's feeling better. I'm gonna just keep an eye on my phone in case she texts me, in case she needs anything. Because you know me, obviously, take care of mommy always. Day death does us the day death does us apart and beyond. Almost at 900, 7 more encounters. Honestly, after eating those 2 waffles, I didn't even really eat them much faster than I normally would, but wow, I don't actually feel that well. Unless I thought I would have done that. Honestly, that feels really heavy in my tummy. Not in a good way. Also, by the way, I don't know if any of y'all noticed that the LED lights back there are not working today. I don't know what happened, but it's just not been doing anything. I haven't been able to even get like Alexa to actually turn it off or on or whatever. But you know, oh, she was hearing me. No, she did. She could shut up. But yeah, that LED strip is so buggy sometimes. I know the ceiling ones would work, but the API for it sucks so bad for my brand that there's no point in even trying. There's no point. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll get the LED strips fixed. I sneezed like James there. And that like one blooper, Pokemon Masters EX. What a sneeze that was, dude. Wow. I don't think there's any doubt. I'm a little bit sick now. Feel a little bit froggy in my throat. And speaking of frogs, I don't know if anyone noticed that Maple was right out in front of the pool at the beginning of the stream when I turned the Toad cam on with the cam cover and the main, starting soon scene. I thought that was so cool. A little bit of Toad cam action to start the stream, as always is nice, but I didn't actually make mention of it. I didn't really make any note of it. I feel like a bad Toad dad now. Just a little bit. I'm supposed to spoil her, make her the center of attention every live stream. If not Ruby. Is that right? Ruby. Especially since you're so cute now. You got a nice little fur cut. So adorable. You're so happy and playful. Oh yeah, no dude, I'm definitely sick. But this is gonna be another 900. Let's take it. I don't have any things. Hopefully I could just be fine here. Just do not want to make a mess. I start dripping anymore. It starts actually coming out. I'm gonna be and on this. Live stream. Yeah, the live stream. Yeah, look at the live stream on the computer. You have anything you want to say, Ruby? Say on the Ami gang? Oh, she wants to say, this is my daddy, and I'm a spoiled little princess. I want his attention. Well, thankfully, this is something that you can do both. We can have the best of both worlds, Ruby Angel. I can have Ruby. Hey, no chocolate. No chocolate. Nuh-uh-uh. Don't even think about it. Witchy little bugger, dude. Wow. Can't even believe her. Okay. I think this is nice. We didn't get a shiny Deoxys in that reset that just went unseen. 901. I got Ruby here in my lap. She's gonna help me play. She's sniffing and licking the control stick. That is so funny. Who's a good puppy? You gonna help Daddy get a shiny Deoxys? That'd be so hilarious, dude, if I get the shiny Deoxys with her on my lap. Okay, for those of you who do not know what that was, that sound right there. Ooh, I've overcounted a couple. That was a heart palpitation or chest wall spasm. I don't know what. It's okay, Ruby Booby. But wow, that one kind of took the sails out of me for a moment there. Your happy tail. The regular Deoxys. Let's see. It came at a bad time, that heart palpitation or whatever that pain was. So sharp and sudden. Like, Ruby just freaked out from that. I feel bad. I love you, bro. Oh, come here. Come here. You puppy. Hey. No. Choice. Silly puppy. You're so adorable. Dance. Dance. That's a bag. That's cute. What toy you got? You got your rope. Oh, Ruby, look at you. You're crazy. Get him. Oh, this is fun. Another reset on Deoxys. Larry and Slowking showed up in the chat there. Pretty sure you're just gonna get a regular one, not a Galarian one, but reminds me that there's a couple of Easter egg Pokemon that showed up in the wild as of the last stream yesterday. I don't know if anyone will find them, but I still have to actually consider adding this to TikTok, because you know what? I'm sure if I literally open up the Discord, I'll find out whether or not there's actually gonna be any fixes for that. Just be here. I feel like that. Looks like it's still not working. That's a shame. Ah. We're getting up in numbers. I think, honestly, even though it's almost midnight, we're gonna hit that. That means we're gonna keep going a little bit more. Make sure that we get to 1,000, like I said on the tweet, and that's gonna be the number I'm gonna be happy to end off on. Started off at 820 encounters, so 7 more encounters, and we've done officially 100 for this streak, which honestly isn't all that great. I could have been a little bit faster, but you know what? I'm doing this at my own pace, you know? I'm just happy that I'm doing this. Hey, puppy. Sorry. Just so in the way all the time. I don't know what to do about it. What the heck did you get Nutri-Grain bar wrapper from, Ruby? Going into the garbage? Oh, now I'm gonna have to put that there. I can't trust you. You're not gonna grab that out of that blue garbage bin again. She's been very moochy out of the garbage lately too. Like, I swear, she's been possessed by Tess. It's like Tess has come back to life just in the form of Ruby. Taking the Angel middle name very literally. I don't know if anyone else has given their dogs a middle name, but I named Ruby Ruby Angel. But then my last name. This one is the Jinx. I don't know why I'm stuttering, but I named her Ruby Angel because she was so much like tested when she was a puppy, and she had the same freaking birthday all these years later. Like, she really was a miracle angel dog for me. She was as much of a bugger as I expected her to be. The last one should be Gyarados right here. Feels a little bit melted. I have all of those ones, all the non-duped. It's a funny thing to say, honestly, in retrospect, out loud. All my non-dupe Pokemon, all in this bag, all 21 of them. So the 6 that I've eaten really don't matter. They won't affect anything, you know, helping me remember how many different ones I've actually gotten. Sad. I mean, the Hershey Kisses thing, honestly, dude, I think it'd probably be a little bit probably some chocolate. I just kind of kept them there, didn't eat them, you know, waiting however many months or God knows how long until I get another bag to try and open more, you know, see what I get. I don't know. I feel like the best thing I could do is try to preserve the wrappers somehow. I don't know. Maybe I just need to refrigerate them. Make them cold for life. Solid, so no amount of heat will melt them. This means I won't be able to enjoy them afterwards. But, oh well. No sacrifice. Hypothetical thoughts, but I just love my chocolate. I'm really happy I was able to actually have some for the stream again. You know, just last couple of days. It's been really nice. I haven't been able to have my M&M dispenser filled up in a while. It kind of hides right off the screen nowadays on my camera here, but it's right there. And I found a single M&M in him the last time I checked, which is crazy. But I know there's no more little M&M miracles to happen. So I've been a little bit sad, you know. No peanut M&Ms, but Pokemon Hershey gets more makes up for it, and I'm really happy I was able to actually get that some. So fill up my little jar a little bit here again for the stream snackage. It's really cool. We're gonna get up to 9:25 here. I think we're starting to catch it up. Honestly, dude, when we get to shiny hunting, Jirachi, it's gonna be so interesting how I'm gonna end up doing this. I'm just trying to think in my head of how this is gonna work. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the same way I did last time or not. If that's gonna work or not. But it might have to. It might just have to. We'll see what happens on here, but honestly, dude, I don't think the Jirachi shiny hunt is going to be one I'm going to be able to very easily do while multi-hunting without a controller mod or anything like that to synchronize all of my games. It's going to be too much work, even for me. Well, I was thinking of, right here on my desk, this little guy right here. I think some people probably recognize what this is. That little green base, little character there, Skylanders. A little part of me, honestly, has kind of wanted to play some Skylanders on stream and start a Skylanders Nuzlocke. But that would be kind of funny. But I don't know, dude. Like, I know I could probably work, but I feel like I just kind of want maybe just do a regular playthrough of it at some point, even possibly. I don't know. I really want to start switching things up a little bit more, apart from just Pokemon. You know, when I actually get a schedule going here for myself. It's been absent a schedule for me for a while now, but I really would like to have one, and you know, a set day for some variety would be nice every week. You know, remind myself to, you know, not hyperfixate too much. Hyperfixate here what I want to, you know, and I'm aware that I want to, but also I want to just try and take a little bit more better care of myself. Just, I don't know, keep myself having fun and not get burnt out. Because honestly, dude, that's how I felt like Friday and Saturday when I had to just rest. I had not been that exhausted in a while, that's for sure. We had a burnout, thankfully, just physical. A little bit mental, but could have been worse. 931 encounters right now. That leave us with 69 more encounters to go. That's funny. Got the funny number encounter right now. Now there's only 68 left to go. I know a number comes next, so dear lord. Let's see. I kind of wanted to also update the thumbnail too on YouTube. That like the little red border for live streaming, a live icon, but I forgot again today to do that. That's okay. Honestly, dude. I'm just glad that these last 5 months, getting back into my live streaming, I've been able to actually get back into it in the first place. Having this back means everything to me. I really had like let all of this time pass right on by without a single stream, without playing any of the video games, even Pokemon Go for a bit, which is honestly made it a little bit hard for me to continue to play it all the time, even lately. But you know, I've had some good Pokemon Go gameplay in the last couple weeks at the Pokemon Go event, so I have nothing to complain about there lately. Just took a while to be able to have the confidence in myself, the happiness to do what I want, with this path that I've chosen for myself, that I built up for myself here. This might not look like much, this little stream layout, but trust me, dude, I've worked so hard to get this far, to get to this point. Things. So much more to go to improve in all sorts of ways I probably haven't even thought of. But I don't know. I'm really proud of all of this. How far I've come. It's been the best 5 months of my life in the last year. Honestly, so hard losing, my second mom figure, and then my papa last year, like right as I had started getting back into my live streaming too, which, being my papa, my grandfather, and that was especially devastating, but I still managed to push through. I kept going. Legend CA, that really helped me out. I really want to get back into that, honestly. I might start doing that somewhat soon. Get back into doing some more of that. Because why not, right? Do it myself a lot of good. To get back to Lumio City and finish the game and see the rest of the Mega Evolutions that I haven't seen. Story and the actual post-game DLC. There's so many things for me to enjoy. Just gotta do this stuff, man. What did Absol post here? He posted something fascinating. A cling latte? Oh, dude, that's peak. Oh my god. Was he at Japan? Is he at Japan right now? That's kind of cool, man. Wow. Plain latte. There's like a Pikachu cookie there with like a little fruit spread. I see Miho there, the Totodile. So that would be Tatsu Unova. That's cool. Plain latte. The Pokemon Cafe looks so cool. I would love to go there one day when I have the ability to travel. I just don't know how far off in the future that's gonna be. And lots of post notifications. Little milestone. Congratulations. In the off chance that Professor X sees this, getting the 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is a pretty big number right there. That is awesome. Deserved it, well deserved, honestly. After every video I've watched from him so far, and especially the Pokemon Rescue thing that he does at all these events, championships, and regionals that he's been to, and the fact, virtue that he's also a fellow Canadian streamer, PokeTuber, you know, I'm really happy to see he was able to get up to 40,000 today. I have so much tiredness. No idea when the day will come when I have 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think we actually dropped down to 194 yesterday night after the live stream. I expect to get some subscribers from the live stream, not lose them. But that's okay, honestly. It's gonna be a little bit up and down until I actually start putting out some real long form content as well as some short form content on the main channel as well as the Pokemon channel. Just, honestly, dude, it's been such a long time since I've actually been making videos, and I never really did my own videos all that well, you know, up until the last one I did, the script. I don't know. A lot of them were just very, very bare bones, minimum copy, pasted highlights from my streams with very minimal editing. And even if I did add editing, you know, there's no storytelling at all. I want to be able to put out the best possible content, you know, inspired by the likes of, you know, Absol Vlogs, Professor X, Rosidon, Tatsu Yudiba, Ari Arlie, Nora in the future, like Shiny Hunter. There's so many people in the Pokemon community that I could rattle their names out right now, dude. And I look up to all of these people. I see what they do with their videos, their live streams, and, you know, the Pokemon community as a whole. Whether it's any one of those people's live streams, it's always so welcoming. I just can't help but want to, you know, be a big part of it myself one day. I want to do whatever I can, find some success. I believe in myself. And, you know, the streams are like really, probably most likely me just talking to myself like 90% of the time. That's okay with me, because I can repeat myself over and over and over again. Probably sound kind of insane and probably make people really question my mental health online. But as long as I keep pushing forward, you know, I mean, I gotta admit, I've already been feeling this way. So far this month, you know, after all of the improvements that I've been feeling so much more comfortable and happy. I'm not changing the way I've been, you know. I have not been struggling all that much at all compared to what I would have expected with my anxiety. Even if I'm not having the best days, I'm feeling low energy. I'm very, very happy with how far I've come. I know I got a lot more to do, but many things I need to do, like I said, besides making content, both long form and short form, because y'all on TikTok are actually really just like doubling my income basically. I'm not even joking. It's unironically pretty much more than doubled by ad revenue from all the previous months so far this month. Which is crazy to think. Like, what have I been doing this whole time? But I learned my lesson, and I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. Guys, I keep yawning. I feel pretty good about the way things are going. I do love my shiny Sceptile. Nice little RNG manipulated guy. So maybe not like the coolest one out there. But this was my first RNG abuse. And my last RNG abuse. See, my entire time as a kid, alright, I had no way, I guess as a teenager more accurately, to be able to actually reset for a shiny starter Pokemon until I discovered RNG manipulation. Thus, I learned how to do it, I went down that rabbit hole, and I got myself a shiny Trico not too long. I originally planned to actually shiny hunt like all the legendaries, try to get them really good stats down the line for things like Battle Tower or like just the Coliseum to next to Gale of Darkness or like Coliseum or whatever, you know? Just have some nice OP stats to throw around and like whatever battle facilities I can throw them into. But, you know, it was such a hollow feeling victory for me. Because really, the RNG abuse to reclaim the shiny Trico starter was just kind of making up for the fact that I transferred my shiny Trico, my very first shiny ever, all the way up to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think. And didn't keep it in 9DS games to be able to have it in older games. So I wanted to reclaim it in the older games myself so I could have it right from the beginning. Since it was a traded Pokemon to me. I got it traded to me from someone. It felt pretty good, but I am going to eventually come back for the shiny Trico and do it the right way. I just have no way to really do that without hatching eggs in Generation 3. So, unless I get a soldering kit, I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon. It'll probably be quite a while before, you know, I can do shiny starter resets or just resets of Ruby and Sapphire, period. Pokemon Emerald, I'm going to be able to do the Runaways with, which is very nice. That will make things go so much faster, even with the broken RNG. I mean, like, I'm not going for a specific trader ID, secret ID combination. You know, like, I'm kind of curious to see what would happen if I just run away here. Yeah, that's what I figured. That was another regular Deoxys. This is why you don't want to do runaways with Deoxys. You just want to do sour sets for Deoxys. You have to do the whole damn puzzle all over again, buddy. This is the only one in Emerald that you would want to actually soft reset. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Once we get this shiny Deoxys, man, there's gotta be quite a few different things I want to do. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll go for shiny Ho-Oh and Lugia next. That would be kind of fun. Or I could try to go with some shinies and Bean on cartridge. Shiny starters like Bulbasaur, Charmander. So I can actually have it on GameCube in 3D. Or Venusaur, the underrated one. There's quite a few good hunts, you know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do next, you know. Well, I'm doing one at a time right now. That's all I got in me right now. So, 38 more encounters, I think that is. And we're officially into numbers. That'll be almost an 8 odds. Deoxys is gonna make us work for it, man. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Really, really wouldn't. I know that FireRed RNG has been broken apart quite a bit by people in the scene, obviously. You know, like I'm a Blissy, Papa Hefe, I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I've seen a lot of other YouTubers coming, you know, just kind of taking their work and, you know, just making their own videos on it. Showing their little tutorials of how they got their shinies. But here's the thing, dude. I mean, I feel like some cases RNG abuse can lead to some somewhat exciting, you know, targets to try and get. Like, I think one that would come to mind would be like the battle blinking in Pokemon Coliseum for the shiny Pokemon. Try to do that, but that was very difficult and I couldn't even pull it off at all after like way more trying than I did with Pokemon Ruby or whatever game it was that I had the yeah, it was Ruby that I had the shiny Chico on. But yeah, honestly, I feel like RNG shiny Pokemon really does make it feel not nearly anywhere as special. You know, the Sceptile, I've got him out. One purpose only. All swipe. The fact that he's high level will be able to help him take on Ho-Oh and Lugia. I try to catch those shiny. I don't know, man. It's just not really a Pokemon I'm really proud of. I hate to say, I'm not as proud of the shiny Sceptile as I once thought I would have been as a teen. You know, I'm glad I have it, but I wish there could have been a story for it, you know? Because without that story, I mean, there's no real emotional connection for me. There's no bond there. And there's no storytelling for you guys. For me to make a video for y'all to watch. This way though, all these encounters, racking those up, slowly but surely, this is how that happens, man. This is how we get a nice little story. This is my redemption arc, pretty much. I didn't even know that the shiny Sceptile was in FireRed in the first place. This just so happened to be the game that I had last used and not deleted. So, yeah, honestly, I hope we get this mod Deoxys at some point in the next, like, maybe couple of months. I'm not gonna be hunting it all the time. I'm gonna take breaks and, you know, do a bunch of other things in the meantime, I'm sure, but I really do want to take the time to just keep at this until I get lucky one day and be able to look back on this awesome experience, actually shiny hunting for the first time and getting the hang of this, you know, and maybe even building up a bit of rapport in the community, you know? Like, I've already had quite a few of my social medias starting to get a lot more active. from just the last week or two. Things are going this well. I can't even imagine how much better we're gonna get. Even if it doesn't seem like it right now. Like, I say, man, I'm tired. And possibly getting sick. We're at 26 encounters left to go. We'll hit 1,000. I think we'll end off like one extra one. 10, 100, or 111, I don't know. We'll end off on a nice pleasing number. Besides just being on quads. 75. Aphantasia, whatever it is, makes you like bite your fingers and stuff, your skin. It really makes my fingers hurt, like deep into the nerves sometimes. Like out of nowhere, it feels like I'm shooting like electric waves, like Emperor Palpatine. Whenever it happens. Doesn't help that I also chew my nails so short. Like, I don't know how many other people struggle with that, but after seeing Shiny Catherine stream, hearing her actually mention and talk about it, man, made me feel so much better about myself. So less, like, weird or, I don't know, alone. I really honestly felt like there was not anyone who would understand. And what do you know? Not the live streamer that I've looked up to for years is one of those people that would understand exactly what it is because they go through it themselves. So I've never felt less of an imposter being here in the Pokemon community than I ever did trying to fit in with my friends growing up, trying to have a social life growing up, high school, middle school, I mean, elementary school. Oh man, I was pretty much just a dog following around, people. Like, acted like my best friends, but really just didn't care about me for me nearly as much as I cared about them. Being a kid sucks, that's for sure. But I don't know if like it's because I'm possibly on the spectrum or not. There's always that social divide between me and everyone else my age, at school specifically. I ended up not feeling very welcome. And it wasn't until I was about the time I was working on opening up a Roblox War Clan, I finally started to not feel that way anymore. I started to really open up and get a lot more confident in myself and my abilities, what my knowledge was composed of, what my skills were like. I grew a lot of confidence and self-assuredness that honestly doesn't even compare to how self-assured and confident and happy I feel now. These live streams have been fun. Even if they've just been a little bit all over the place. Maybe a bit random topics, or maybe a little bit deep sometimes. It's been fun. And I'm grateful that I get to live stream every single day. I get to play these games and share it with you guys. And actual support, You guys mean everything to me. Every person who's lurking, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, whether you're a chatter or not, whether you're lurking or not. every viewer, silent or not, matters so much to me, and makes a big impact. I try not to shout out anyone who doesn't want to be shouted out. I feel bad if I do call it out who would feel a little bit uncomfortable. I have no way of knowing sometimes, except for the fact that I don't pay attention to like the actual viewer list. I don't pay attention to that because that's where all the bots and mods go. But no, where was it gonna go with this? Whole point. Bye it goes. You know what? Point is, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for supporting the stream, sticking through ad breaks, or just, you know, chatting back and forth with me. Shiny hunting alongside me, maybe. I really appreciate it, guys. Hanging out with y'all tonight. It's only now about to be 12:20. We still got about less than 20 counters to go. 13 more before we are officially at 1,000. So I'm gonna reckon we're probably gonna end the stream off after 12:30 here. I think that would be a fair deduction. Let's see. 988 is not shiny. Grab one more. We're gonna see what we get together. Alright, another Kangaskhan. Nine. And we get this one face down. Another Electro. There. A couple more snacky snacks. And then that's it for me tonight. Save the rest of these ones. Brighter tomorrow. Deoxys. Not shiny. At 990 now. We're getting very, very close. The last 10 encounters to see if we're gonna get this in triple digits or not. Now, not so foolish to think that this is actually reasonably gonna happen. I'm not gonna be that lucky. Most likely, I know. Gonna hold out a little bit of hope just in case, dude. A cool moment like that would be so sick to clip. Legend CA. Like my last shiny Pokemon that I got. If you do latest shiny, I actually typed the command myself here on Twitch. That was my last shiny Pokemon that I caught in an actual game, mainline Pokemon game, and it was a shiny Inkay and only 38 encounters. Terrible clip because it maxed out at 30 seconds. I didn't have that little thing properly set up on my stream deck. Why couldn't I just read that faster? My eyes. Something wrong with them today? Or are they just buffering? Okay. 7 more left to go. It'll be the last 6 Deoxys. And then onto quad digits. But yeah, 38 full encounters for that shiny Inkay was honestly really crazy. I can't believe we got that in the last live stream. We did. Like, I mean, not the last live stream, but the first live stream that we did. using the auto counter before I even got it working automatic. So cool, man. That was my fastest shiny Pokemon ever. Like, I knocked out all those Pokemon into sewers. Not really expecting anything to happen, but something did, alright. And I'm hoping that Deoxys will be the first replacement to the latest shiny, man. So cool. Get this let's get this Kangaskhan. So close yet so far, man. 996. It really looked like it, man. I don't know why. I need to like edit my TV's brightness. Be a possibility. Regular again. End of my water again. Final encounter. And then 10,000. Number 999. Sound very German right now. And then the Spanish music plays. I was voting this guy out against Beer and Pokemon Gods. Who's got the yellow suit? Aw. Okay, this is it. I think Mirabee would win still with the yellower suit. He's got like that perfect golden glittering disco suit Coliseum. Here we go, encounter number 1000. 1000 encounters for a different colored Pokemon. First milestone of this, actually. I have to do just one more, or two more, or more. 126. I'm gonna keep going here for like 4 more minutes of resets. 1001. Oh. Hey, there we go. First palindrome number in the quad digits there. There's probably a few, but I don't know when the next one's going up. So I was mentioning that playing like that, honestly. Very satisfying. Numbers like 1001 or A008. I'm funny. You know. Late night jokes with Omni, man. I'm sure that's gotta make someone crack a smile. Someone out there. Cable keeps disconnecting from my phone, man. Honestly, been used so much for Pokemon Go during that legendary go all out event that now it doesn't even really stay in even when I'm not walking around. It just kind of slowly slides out if you adjust it a little bit. It's gonna make, doing things with the phone seem a little bit more difficult if I'm not paying attention. So, biggest hopes on day. Growing community here, my live streaming, is that I'll have people yell at me if I do something wrong or if I'm having technical difficulties and I'm completely oblivious to it. That's honestly the dream right now. I feel like we might have gone a little bit too fast over a couple of those encounters, I'm not too sure. 5. Okay. Got a couple more minutes left to go. I'm not sure how fast. Here it is. How many more encounters you got? See. Deoxys takes a little bit of time to float on down. I'm pretty sure Ho was supposed to be way worse though. I don't know, it's been such a long time since I've actually seen the event happen. And I don't think I've actually seen anyone shiny hunting them on like Twitter or elsewhere outside of Toya Roki right now. I know she's shiny hunting shiny Lugia. She's like the really crazy dope like Twitter artist who always draws everything so cute and gorgeous. Like just such a expressive and full of life art style. She just did like May and Dawn and Serena in their costume outfits, and man, so good to see like anime artwork of like all like the Pokemon anime characters. It's like that was my childhood, and the contests, they really so underrated in my opinion. If you ask me, I really liked them, and I enjoyed them on the games too as a kid. I didn't just like them on anything. Like honestly, so one day I really do want to get like some Ribbon Master Pokemon. That's gonna be a whole nother level beyond just a freaking shiny Pokemon, dude. Ooh, level on top of that. Like getting a Pokemon shiny is Super Saiyan, and the level 100 is Super Saiyan 2. Making them a Ribbon Master is Super Saiyan 3, maybe Super Saiyan God. 10-10. Right. Well, one final encounter here, I think. That should things off for tonight, I think. I don't know. I would like to be able to actually a couple more encounters. I just I don't want to say goodbye yet. I know that my sleep schedule is finally starting to get a little bit thick, so I should probably end the stream off here. I don't know. All the shiny hunting that I do is on stream. I don't do this stuff off the stream. We're gonna have a quick little ad break for a moment here to turn off the rerolls. I can't believe those just got turned on. Yucky. I don't know why. I would have thought that would have gone automatically, but sure. Quick minute and a half ad break here on Twitch and all of you on TikTok as well. Let's see this last account. Running off at 10:13 here. No shiny today. You know what? No. I'm gonna do 7 more encounters. If I do just 7 more encounters here, man, I'll have done 200 encounters today. I think I gotta get up to 2,000. 200 encounters for the day. Then I'm done. That's all I need. So get a little bit more live stream out of me here, squeezing that last little bit of lemon juice. 6 more encounters, and we'll see what happens. I'm so not looking forward to sleeping tonight. I know I'm gonna be so tired. It's just once I take these headphones off, I know I'm already gonna be hearing the freaking wind like crazy. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be even worse than it was today, and it was pretty bad. I almost felt it. Welcome back from the final ad break on Twitch on the game. 5 more encounters doing this one, and then we're done. Just finishing off this stream with a full, even 200 encounters done today added to the counter instead of just getting up to 1,000. Being content with that. Let's see what happens. Just a couple tweets from Laura. I wonder if she's still streaming. She was still playing some Pokopia last I saw. I was popped into her stream for a little bit after party Arlie raided into her. Sure. These last 3 encounters. That Shiny Hunter Luke is actually doing some shiny hunting right now. But I don't know how many viewers I even have to be able to do that. Like, I don't know. I know I probably shouldn't be shy, but like, an off chance that it's just myself who's gonna be raiding into, you know, someone. Like, I know some people probably, like, you know, not care, but I don't know, I just feel like I'd want to bring some community with me, you know? Actually give it a little bit of reason, unless I was gonna be, you know, watching myself, because I would feel pretty crappy if I did a raid and run. I know that seems to be some normal etiquette on Twitch, obviously, but I have not had the ability to raid anyone, so I haven't really, I don't know, gotten very comfortable with that whole thing yet. But that was the 200th encounter for today. We did not find a shiny one, so you know what? We're gonna finish it off at 10:21. One final encounter. Let's see if we got him. Probably gonna take a lot longer than this on the game. I kind of figured, but it was worth a shot. Ending it off with that many. What happened here? Not mean to delete that. Delete the wrong thing by accident. That is all done for our shiny hunting today on the game. So next time we come to live stream some more shiny hunting, I want to probably just continue on with the Deoxys, the Charmander. That's gonna be for a shiny Dream Team quest. That's without a doubt. But I don't know about it anymore being something I want to really focus on. It's just decisions, you know? Oh well. I think that's just gonna be about it for now. On the game. Thank y'all for coming on by to the live stream. All y'all on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. This was another really good stream, and I'm looking forward to, honestly, just trying to be a little bit consistent, maybe on a daily basis over the next little while. It's gonna be a bit difficult. I kind of got to be a little bit more consistent after the last week or two. It was only like a couple of days break between here and there, but I want to try really hard the rest of this month, or at the very least for the next like 10 days or so, like week and a half, to try and, you know, stream daily, maybe stream earlier. So I hope you all get a good sleep yourselves on the game. Anyone watching it very late time like me, and have very good sleep. Or if not, just regardless, wherever you are, whatever time zone, wherever you live, as usual, take care of yourselves and have a damn good one. I'll see y'all either in the afternoon or the evening again tomorrow. Take care. Green light,